generation, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as
All right, Coach, so this old place not quite done yet. There is playoff football to be played in the East Bay in Oakland, California. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Tennessee Titans and the Oakland Raiders. The winner of this one will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 54. And away we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. As it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Adam Humphries, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Ryan Succop on for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise, as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 27.
Pilot, 64, weak. Kill. Check 26, check 26.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Mike 5-4. Here we go. Later 1. Right there. 54, right there. Express.
Carr going to throw. It's complete to Williams. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Down. 180. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Shit. Who's right, Chief? 694. Express.
On second and 11 now. Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check 61. Matchbox lights. 637.
From midfield, here's Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
185.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Hey, 734.
Now Carr again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, Jumbo. Bang, bang. Smooth.
Carr now on first down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but it'll be second down. One step away from a Super Bowl, and certainly defensively a huge key. They got to take him out of the passing game.
So to do that, they've decided to take their best cover guy to put on him. And the reason receivers can beat them.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10.
Okay, double up. Hey, orbit. Mike 54. Watch the run. Express. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
To throw again. Carr. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 22-yard touchdown grab, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Tannehill looking here for Smith downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now on 2nd and 13, Carr. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Derrick Henry. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Henry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Tannehill. And he slings one that's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Here's Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. But it's caught at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's no quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, exit. Switch.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
X3, 218, chop it. Number 53, Mike 53. Go. Get it.
On 4th down, Tannehill flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
The throw over the middle taken in. And no forward progress here. This is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Hey, I 7. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the go.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. A first down carry for Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Complete. It's Henry. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
Here we go.
Check. Crunch. General West. Hey, wahoo.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
But
Man, I got you. Check. 50. Let's go.
Play action. It's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
You're mine. Hey, Alpha.
55, my guy, 55.
OP.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Express. Bravo. That's it.
Now Carr. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 23 yards to pick up there. Carr now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Working from the gun. It's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Carr now on first down. Completes it to Aguilar. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Check. Right down.
Hey, left 3.
808. Hey, echo. 54.
Again, it's Carr. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. In for the score. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken at the 3. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Tannehill. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ten Lobo. Blue down. At 25 for Mike. Smooth. I got you, Pop. At 25 for Mike.
Off play action, Tannehill. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Might want to remember that third down play, 37 yards.
And the Titans first down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
734. Right there.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. And some space here. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans have once again taken the lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. This fielded at the 2. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Blue dog forfeit. Heavy. Line 54. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Watch out.
Here's Carr to throw. It's complete to Williams. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Carr now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Orbit. Y'all playing the wrong football. Check it back.
From the gun, it's Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
It's first.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Aguilar has it. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch. Check safety, check safety. 694. Express.
Shotgun now for Carr. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They begin with Henry. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch the slip, watch the slip. Check, check. Go team, spill. Hey, team 6, team 6. Ready?
Tannehill now throw. He completes it to Henry. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Back 55, back 55. I got him. Mike 55, Mike. Hey, Charlie. Let's go, Captain, let's go. We got this, we got this. 55's Mike, got 55. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together Charles. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Mike, you're mine. Check 55, Mike. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Hey, 734. Deuce right, Chief. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. I know he ain't got it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 44. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Down. 15 line. 15 line. Under 10, down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vinny Curry picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Tahir Whitehead coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
On 1st down, Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Joker.
Now Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Markel Lee coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this two shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 1st down, Carr. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Wide open, complete, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Nelson Aguilar, 62 yards, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. They're not home yet. They still need the 2-point conversion to keep their Super Bowl dreams alive.
Hey, Foxtrot. Yo. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 54. 618. Check. Watch 54. Express. It's been a long day for you. Mike 54. Mike 54.
They'll look to throw, and it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Ready, set. Hey, Wahoo! Don't get nervous, Nick. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
Now it's Tannehill. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
We go set. 10-2 stop. Hey, Alpha. Let go, defense. Here we go. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 49. Hey, Sam on. Cut. Get it.
Tannehill now to throw. And that will be incomplete. Two huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die fourth down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They are just brimming with it right now.
Taken in at the 22. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Carr completes it. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Matchbox lights. Express.
To throw is Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Express.
Now Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
That's it, baby. You go play.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Harold Landry in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right.